Hello everyone and welcome to Werven's World. So today we will continue on our Delexian wheat farm that we built in the last episode, and we will be assigning a commercial agent to it. So in order to do this you need content from the bonus package which comes for free when you buy this game, and to do that you will need to click on X3 Terran Conflict in your library and then click on DLC or downloadable content, and then you can install it. So once it's installed, that's basically a script that has been already released like 5 years ago, I think, and that really makes using your stations much easier. So then I already have it installed, and now we can look at our wheat farm. And as you can see, nothing really has happened to it. So I am buying credit energy cells at 16 credits per item, and that's also the average. So the incentive for NPCs to go to mine is not that great. So I could of course put it higher, but then my profit margins would be lower. So I kind of want to assign an NPC to this station to keep it well supplied and maybe even trade away the stuff that I produce. So to do that you will need a ship. So I've got a Mercury hauler. I actually got it from an offer from an NPC, so it was pretty damaged, so I repaired it and then I equipped it. But basically any ship with a decent cargo hold will do. And what you will need on it is navigation command software and trade command software up to MK2. And then you can assign a home base to it. So you can go to Orders, Command Console, Home Base, Home of Light, and then our wheat farm. So then this is its home base, and then we can start doing the fun stuff. We can say Orders, Command Console, Trade, Start Commercial Representation. So then it will represent the wheat farm, right? So I click on that, and then you can click on Start, so it would immediately start, or you can set some things. They're normally all fine. What I like to do is to go to the jump drive settings and say use jump drive. It cannot do it yet. It first needs to level up a couple of times, but afterwards it can do it. This jump drive energy is standard 10% of your cargo hold. So at the moment it's set on 675 energy cells that will always be in its cargo hold, or it will try to have those so that it can always jump. The minimum jump rate you can set, like how far does he need to fly in order to decide to jump. But basically the only thing I change is to use jump drive, yes. And you can go back. You can say take training, which I would say yes, because then it goes up in level, and then it can at some point start using its jump drive. However, as far as I know, that also increases the trader's salary, so if you're not very interested in the advanced settings of this commercial agent, you can also say no. But for example, then it will only buy things for your station and it won't sell the things you produce, because it also needs to level up for that. But yes, so we can now start this guy, and now basically everything is done. So now you can see that he will come to the wheat farm, so we can wait for that. There it is, the Mercury hauler. So what you can actually do is to also rename this one. So at the moment it's just in my property, it just says, where is it? Your Mercury hauler, home, your wheat farm. But you can of course also rename it, and rename and say wheat farm agent, for example. So now it's called wheat farm agent. So you can call it whatever you want, but I like to do that to keep a bit of order in the system. There, now it docked and immediately it undocked again. And now it will, let's see, wheat farm agent there. It wants to buy energy cells, which makes sense. So it's going to the wall now, because this wheat farm, the only thing it needs are actually energy cells. So it will start buying those now. And the wall is over there. It could have gone to ore belt, but I guess stuff in the wall was cheaper. I don't know if I have a satellite there. Yes, I do. So solar power plant. They sell it for 16. Ah, this one sells it for 12. I'm not sure. I don't think I have anything in the wall. No, I don't have a satellite in the wall, so I can't check it out now. But it probably found the cheapest price. So of course, just like with the universe traders and sector traders and all that, these stations won't immediately make back their money. It's kind of a long-term thing, right? So over time they will produce a lot of profit, but it won't be immediate. If you build in kind of dangerous sectors, it might also be better to put your stations kind of far away from the gates, kind of like in the middle and a bit up or down, so that the enemies will probably already be shot down before they reach your gate, your station, and kill your station. You can also surround it with laser turrets and all that, but Home of Light is pretty safe, so I'd rather just have it close to the bakeries. There, now it bought the energy cells, and now it's returning home to my wheat farm M Alpha. And here you can see apprentice Aaron Cornell. This apprentice. Good. Someone scanned me and they said I didn't have illegal goods on board. This apprentice, this title goes up as it levels up, and at some point it can start using its jump drive, and it can start selling from your station as well, those kind of things. And there is our hauler with a freight full of energy cells. See, it has a lot of energy cells. Probably had to pay a fair amount for that. And now it will go there. So we can see it has no energy cells in stock yet. And once it's docked, which will be soon, these energy cells will fill up. There we go. And now this production cycle starts. As you can see here, the cycle time is 1 minute. So if I accelerate, it will be faster. And then it will use 30 energy cells to create 20 Delexian wheat. There, now we have 20 Delexian wheat, right? And this should become 6658 next time instead of 6688. There. So now we are basically transforming 30 times 16 credits into 20 times 31 credits. Yeah, so that's what the commercial agent does. It now just went off again to buy energy cells because this stock is not full yet. And now basically NPCs are free to trade my Delexian wheat and sell it somewhere. So they can buy it for 31 credits here and sell it at the Delexian wheat at the Kahuna bakery for 30, so that's not a very good incentive for them What about the other Kahuna Bakery? So it's good to scan the market a little bit. Kahuna Bakery. This one actually gives 42 credits for it because it's almost out of stock. So maybe I'll just leave it on the average, because once this other Kahuna Bakery gets out of stock, it will start offering more money for it as well. So yeah, that's basically whatever the trade agent does. So now we've set up a wheat farm, we've set up an agent supplying it. Once it goes level up enough, it can start selling the stuff for the best price as well, and it will now be passively making us money. So I hope you find it useful, and see you next time.